Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Jaya Kunj Bihari, Jaya Jaya Kunj Bihari, Jaya Radha Madhava, Jaya Kunj Bihari, Jaya Jaya Kunj Bihari, Jaya Gopi Janavallabha, Jaya Girivaradhari, Jaya Girivaradhari, Jaya Jaya Yashodanandana, Jaya Vraja Janaranjana, Jaya Vraja Janaranjana, Jaya Jaya Yamunatiravanachari, Jaya Kunja Vihari, 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 Jaya जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय जय गोपी जन वल्लभा जय गिरिवर धारी जय गिरिवर धारी जय जय यशोदनन्दना जय व्रज जनरञ्जना जय व्रज जनरञ्जना जय जय यमुनतीरवनचारी जय कुञ्ज बिहारी जय जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय श्री श्री राधा माधव की श्री श्री राधा विनोद की जय श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी की श्री श्री गौर निताई की जय श्री श्री राधा दामोदर भगवान की जय श्री यशोदा दामोदर जी की जय श्री श्री दामोदर मास व्रत की जय ग्रंथ राज श्री श्रीमद भागवतम की जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय श्रील गुरुदेव की जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय गौर प्रेमानंदे Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhus, Hare Krishna Mataji. So happy to see you all. Hmm. Our South Bangalore connection is very nice. It's always growing in leaps and bounds. Every time I come, I see so many nice smiling faces, so many hugs, so many loving exchanges with devotees. No, this is exactly what Prabhupada wanted actually. That's the reason the centers are, that's the reason devotee association is supposed to be. Because except devotee association, there is actually no substance in this world. There's nothing else. Everything else is just Nashwaram. Nashwaram means there is no taste, there is nothing. There is so it is of no use. Wherever we go, when we don't see smiling faces, and as it is with devotees also, we need to. Yesterday also I was telling that nowadays to devotees also we need to take class on how to smile. Mm. It becomes very difficult for us to teach them how to smile. Mm. And soon there will be seminar also. We will have 2 days seminar on how to smile. Otherwise, we will go and pay to someone else and that laughter therapy or something they do, no? Just like this, they do. Laugh. For us to laugh, they don't crack any jokes, they don't speak anything. Simply you just laugh. Without anything, they are paying money and laughing. With so much content we have, why can't we laugh? Krishna is all about smiling and laughing. You don't see Krishna anywhere with a morose face or frowning face or angry face. You don't see Krishna anywhere like that. So we have to learn to smile even in the times of difficulties. That is the whole idea. And this Damodar Mas Vrat, you can take as many vrats as possible. 32 rounds, 64 rounds, everyday Ekadashi, full day Nirjal, Bhishma Panchaka, so many different things you do. But of all these vratas, the most important vrata is I will every day in Damodar Mas at least I will smile. Anybody whom I see, I should smile. If you can't smile, then there is no Mriga, Manusha Rupena Mrigas Charanti. In the Manusha Rupa, we are just animals only, because animals only don't have the power to smile. We are the only ones who have the capacity to smile, isn't it? Hmm? The only animal that can smile, come closest monkey. That is the only thing that can smile. That is closer to us. Apart from that, no other animals can smile. Hmm? So smiling is the best way of um, developing loving relation, right? Even if our enemy comes in front of us, you smile, they will become friends, isn't it? That is the best quality of Yudhishthira Maharaj. He was always smiling at everybody. Even to Duryodhana, he was smiling. And that is why he was always called Ajata Shatru. He never considered anybody as enemy. So the final essence of our Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita chanting should be that you should be able to smile. You should be able to smile at everybody. You should be able to smile at difficult situations also. Even when our health is not cooperating, we should smile. What did Prabhupada do when his pharmacy was burnt? He was smiling. Krishna is doing nice Leela now, isn't it? So when things are good, we are not smiling. Prabhupada was smiling when things are not going. It was completely disaster. He was smiling, right? So at the end of all our vratas and everything, this our laugh, not even just a smile, we should learn to laugh. Hmm? Laughter keeps all disease away. And essence of Bhagavatam is to laugh, isn't it? Isn't it? Laugh nicely and loudly and smile also. You don't have to wait for some jokes to be cracked. You should smile. In fact, my spiritual master used to say that when you smile, all your teeth should be shown. It should be revealed. If we smile, so plastic smile, we don't want to open our mouth also. We want to smile with closed lips. Krishna, you see, every time you see, you will smile, you'll see his dant also. If you really see Radharaman in Vrindavan, you know, right? In pictures, he shows his teeth during smiling. No? So let's all learn to smile at the end of the class or during the class or whenever possible. Hmm? Even when you are sleeping, you should smile. People say, hey, he's smiling and sleeping. Anyway. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya. Naram Chaiva Narottamam. Devim Saraswatim Vyasam. Tato Jayamudiraye. नष्टप्रायेष भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवती नैष्टिकी. So we are reading from 9th canto, 24th chapter, 62, 63 and 64. But I told Swayam Prakash Prabhu that 62 itself will take a long time. So we will see if we are able to get there to 63 and 64. 62 is there, no? Oh, nice. Wonderful shloka, because this shloka is so sweet that we will not be able to cross this also. Prabhu, till what time we are going? 9:30? 10, no? Okay, 962. Yasmin satkarna piyushe yashastirtavare sakrat श्रोतांजलिरुपस्पृश्य धुनुते कर्म वासनाम् यस्मिन् सत्कर्ण पीयूषे यशस्तीर्थवरे सकृत् श्रोताञ्जलिरुपस्पृश्य धुनुते कर्म वासनाम् यस्मिन् सत्कर्णपीयूषे यशस्तीर्थवरे सकृत् श्रोताञ्जलिरुपस्पृश्य धुनुते कर्म वासनाम् प्रभु यस्मिन् सत्कर्णपीयूषे यशस्तीर्थवरे सकृत् श्रोताञ्जलिरुपस्पृश्य धुनुते कर्म वासनाम् यस्मिन् सत्कर्णपीयूषे यशस्तीर्थवरे सकृत् श्रोताञ्जलिरुपस्पृश्य धुनुते कर्म वासनाम् यस्मिन् सत्कर्णपीयूषे यशस्तीर्थवरे सकृत् श्रोताञ्जलिरुपस्पृश्य धुनुते कर्म वासनाम् माताजी यस्मिन् सत्कर्णपीयूषे यशस्तीर्थवरे सकृत् श्रोताञ्जलिरुपस्पृश्य धुनुते कर्म वासनाम् यस्मिन् सत्कर्णपीयूषे यशस्तीर्थवरे सकृत् श्रोताञ्जलिरुपस्पृश्य धुनुते कर्म वासनाम् यस्मिन् in the history of the transcendental activities of Krishna upon the surface of the earth. Satkarna Piyushe, who pleases the demands of the transcendental purified ears. Yashas Tirthavare, keeping oneself in the best of holy places by hearing the transcendental activities of the Lord. Satkrit, once only, immediately. Shrotra Anjalihi, in the form of hearing the transcendental message. Upasprishya, touching exactly like the water of the Ganges. Dhunute, destroys. Karma Vasanam, the strong desire for fruitive activities. Translation and purport based given by Sevaya Charana Arvinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. Please repeat. Simply by receiving the glories of the Lord through purified transcendental ears, the devotees of the Lord are immediately freed from strong material desires and engagement in fruitive activities. Purport, please hear. When the devotees orally receive the activities of the Supreme Personality of Godhead as enacted in Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, they immediately achieve a transcendental vision in which they are no longer interested in materialistic activities. Thus, they achieve freedom from the material world. For sense gratification, but practically everyone is engaged in materialistic activities, which prolong the process of Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi, birth, death, old age, and disease. But the devotee, simply by hearing the message of Bhagavad Gita and further relishing the narrations of Srimad Bhagavatam, becomes so pure that he no longer takes interest in materialistic activities. At the moment, devotees in the Western countries are being attracted by Krishna consciousness and becoming uninterested in materialistic activities. And therefore, people are trying to oppose this movement. But They cannot possibly check this movement or stop the activities of the devotees in Europe and America by their artificial impositions. Here the words Shrotanjali Rupasprisya indicate that simply by hearing the transcendental activities of the Lord, the devotees become so pure that they are immediately immune to the contamination of materialistic fruitive activities. Anya Bilashita Shunyam. Materialistic activities are unnecessary for the soul, and therefore the devotees are freed from such activities. The devotees are situated in liberation, Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate, and therefore they cannot be called back to their material homes and materialistic activities. I will read the next verse, and also it's very sweet part. It is, so that even if we are not able to delve on it more, at least the verse you can read. You have brought it there, Prabhu. Maybe devotees can repeat, huh? Boja Vrishnyanda Kamadu Shurasena Dasharhakaihi Shlaganiye Hitashashvat Guru Srinjaya Pandubihi Snigdasmitekshito Dharer Vakyair Vikramalilaya Nrilokam Ramayamasa Murtya Sarvangaramyaya. Bhoja, assisted by the Bhoja dynasty, Vrishni and by the Vrishnis, Andaka and by the Andakas, Madhu and by the Madhus, Shurasena and by the Shurasenas, Dasharhakaihi and by the Dasharhakas, Shlaganiya by the praiseworthy, Ihitaha endeavoring, Shashvat always, Kuru Srinjaya Pandubihi assisted by the Pandavas, Kurus and Sanjayas. Snigdha affectionate, Smita smiling, Ikshita being regarded as, Udaraihi magnanimous, Vakyaihi the instructions, Vikramalilaya the pastimes of heroism, Nrilokam human society, Ramayam Asa pleased, Murtya by his personal form, Sarva Angaramyaya the form that pleases everyone by all parts of the body. Translation, please repeat. Assisted by the descendants of Bhoja, Vrishni, Andaka, Madhu, Shurasena, Dasharha, Kuru, Srinjaya, and Pandu, Lord Krishna performed various activities. By his pleasing smiles, his affectionate behavior, his instructions, and his uncommon pastimes, like raising over the hill, the Lord, appearing in his transcendental body, pleased all of human society. Purport. The word Nrilokam, Ramayam, Asa, Murtya, Sarvanga, Ramyaya are significant. Krishna is the original form. Bhagavan, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is therefore described here by the word Murtya. The word Murti means form. Krishna or God is never impersonal. The impersonal feature is but a manifestation of his transcendental body. Yasya Prabha Prabhavato Jagadanda Koti. The Lord is Narakriti, exactly resembling the form of a human being. But his form is different from ours. Therefore, the word Sarvanga Ramyaya informs us that every part of his body is pleasing for everyone to see. Apart from his smiling face, every part of his body, his hand, his legs, his chest, is pleasing to the devotees, who cannot at any time stop seeing the beautiful form of the Lord. Jai Srila Prabhupada Transcendental Purports Ki. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupakada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guroho Shri Yutapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitanscha हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपा तमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरून् दीनतारिणं श्री परमानंद माधवं श्री चैतन्यमीश्वरम् नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य Thank you so much, Pradhush, Mataji. Such a nice day. Whether it is raining or shining, it is always nice because we are inside, relishing Bhagavatam. Thank you so much, dear Narahari Prabhu, for making this place come alive. Without Krishna, no place is alive. Every place is dead. Always I see whenever I come, I see new developments. And as Prabhu was telling the other day, also the first day of Damodar month, I was here to offer Arati. I was telling it's just growing. We don't know how it is growing. You just build the temple. You just have this desire that we want to glorify the Lord. And then naturally what happens? As a result, Krishna expands. Krishna is always expanding, isn't it? Whether it is Matsya avatar or Vamana avatar, in any avatar you see, Varaha avatar also, he just comes in small size and then he expands, isn't it? He starts small, in like a needle, out like a thunderbolt, Prabhupada says. It's like small needle, it will come out, but it will break open the whole thing. Hmm? And not only that, you see, it has given birth to many more temples, many more centers, isn't it? There's so many programs and all happening. We have outpost centers and everywhere. Hmm? All these things are so happening by Krishna's arrangement, depending on our sincerity, sincere endeavor. And that is why we need to have sincere endeavors. And how does that start? These three shlokas reveal this beautifully to us. These three shlokas should be etched in our mind, in our heart forever. Because see, it's coming towards the end of ninth canto. This is the last few verses of the ninth canto. And now next is 10th canto is going to start, right? So far, Krishna, Sukadeva Goswami has given all of Narayan Leelas. Krishna comes only in the first canto. After that, he vanishes. The rest of the eight cantos, all Avatar Leela only. And again, he comes only in the 10th canto. Second canto, briefly, his thing is given some 10 shlokas of the second canto, 7th chapter. His Leelas are described by Brahma. But apart from that, and of course, in the third canto, our Uddhava remembering his pastimes in Vrindavan and Dwarka. After that, it's all, philosophy, discussion. Nursing Dev is coming, Vaman Dev is coming, Parashuram is coming. Everybody else is coming, but Krishna is not coming. So Sukadeva Goswami is preparing us through Parikshit Maharaj by speaking these few verses that, okay, you have heard all these things, now you have to be really even more careful. Because in other Leelas, like Narsimha Leela and all, the moment he comes, you will accept his God. If you don't accept God, you'll be forced to accept his God by looking at you revealing. See, if you don't accept me as God, there's a sample here. I have removed his intestine, heart, everything out. I will do surgery for you also. So that is the way he just give a sample. Or Hiranyaksha beating one. Hiranyaksha and all, one thing with Chakra, you just cut. This is how finished, whole thing. Right? Balram and all, he doesn't play around too much. Krishna sometimes plays around with the demons. Balram just comes, one hit, finish. Isn't it? Pralamba, one break, head opens, blood comes out. Hmm? Any Asura you take, Balram is like that only. Krishna likes to play around. But you see, Narsingh Dev, our Vaman Dev, our Varah Dev and all, they were all, the moment they came, everybody accepted that, oh, Supreme Lord is coming. He's very, something abnormal. Huh? But with Krishna, he came in, when he was born, nobody even saw except Vasudeva and Devaki, right? So to make people um, develop that unflinching faith, Shukadeva Goswami is preparing us by speaking this 2-3 verses. These beautiful verses these are. Yasmin Satkarna Piyushe. First is, that is the most important thing. We need to have the requirement from our side now is Satkarna Piyusha. You may not start off with Satkarna Piyusha, because when we come to Krishna consciousness, where is Sattva Bhav in us? Not so much. Little bit maybe here and there. Don't tell me after coming to Krishna consciousness also Sattva Bhav is very difficult. That is also there. But I'm just telling, at least we have this faith about hearing Bhagavatam, hearing Bhagavad Gita, and some seva, and all these different activities that which we are doing, Mangalarti and the chanting and all, the sadhana. So we have some faith in it, right? Initially, we may not be having all these ideas in mind. So initially, it will be Karna Piyusha. Piyusha is nectar, but you will have to realize that it is nectar. To realize that it is nectar, you need to have Satkarna. Simple Karna will not make you realize it is Piyush. Piyush means nectar, ocean of nectar, isn't it? Otherwise, what will happen? If I don't have a Satkarna, my mean an ear that is having the tendency to hear auspicious things, that is Satkarna. Only good things it will want to hear, that is Satkarna. And by hearing good things, the ear is trained, the mind is trained to only think about good things, that is Satkarna. Because through our senses, we are drinking all, or we are accepting all different inputs from everywhere, right? If you are receiving rajas and tamas thing, then our mind will be trained to think only tamo rajo types, right? How to harm others, how to make myself big. I am the important person. I am the controller. Ishwaram, Aham Bhogi, Siddhoham, Balavan Sukhi, that Asuri Bhava and all explained nicely by Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita, isn't it? Ardyo Abhijanavan Asmi. He says, I am the controller. Everybody else is dependent on me. All these things come into us. Then what happens, no, in that situation? We only want to hear about our own glorification, isn't it? When we think we are the supreme, we are the superior, we want to hear only our own glorification. But see, Krishna is the actual supreme personality of Godhead, but he likes to hear about his devotees' glorification. He doesn't want to hear about his own glorification. He wants to hear about his devotees' glorification. And no, devotee says, no, we will only glorify you. Krishna says, okay, you glorify me, but only in connection, in relation with my devotees. That is why he likes when you say Partha Sarthi, he likes it. Radha Vinod, he likes it. Simply you say Vinod means he doesn't like. He likes when you say Radha Vinod, he likes. You say Jagannath Baldev Subhadra, he likes. Gaur Nitai, he likes. Right? Lakshmi Narayana, he likes. Sitaram, he likes. Isn't it? Why? Because he wants to be always known by in connection with his devotees. That is why this Yasmin Satkarna Piyusha. See, Prabhupada has poured his heart out in the word-to-word meanings. When I was reading this word-to-word meanings, I was thinking, man, this word-to-word meanings itself will take minimum 4 hours to discuss. What to speak of the purport? And I was cursing Swayam Prakash Prabhu. Man, you give me 2-3 verses, and each one of them are like that. I mean, if you are delaying beyond 10 o'clock, you call Swayam Prakash and tell him that what have you done? Don't bring Kalachakra again here. It is not my mistake. It's a Bhagavatam's mistake. You go and scold Sukadeva Goswami for speaking these verses. He is putting all so much nectar inside. What can we do? Yasmin Satkarna Piyushe. Yasmin Satkarna Piyushe Yashas Tirtha Vare Sakrit. See, beautiful. This is so beautiful. Because yes means Satkarna Piyushe. This nectar is flowing, ocean of nectar is flowing in the form of his description of the Lord's Rupa, Divya Rupa, and his pastimes, his qualities, is all so nicely put in so much in a sequence, nicely was glorified and narrated by all the devotees in Bhagavatam. It's like flowing like a river of nectar. Yashas Tirtha Vareya Sakrit. This we have to understand very clearly. What is Tirtha? Tirtha is a place where glorification of the Lord is going on. You understand? Bhavad Vida Bhagavatas. Tirtha Bhuya Swayam Vibhoho. Tirtha Bhuta Swayam Vibhoho. Tirti Kurvanti Tirtani. Swantastena Gadabrata. This is such a nice connection here. Yudhishthira Maharaj is glorifying Vidura in that shloka, right? 1:13:10. There's a nice connection there. What he is telling? Bhavad Vida Bhagavatas Tirtha Bhuya Swayam Vibho. Tirti Kurvanti Tirtani. You make places into, you make dhams into worthy of being dhams by being present there, by visiting there, right? How you are doing that? Swantastena, Swantastena Gadabrata. Inside your heart, you have locked up, you are arrested Krishna and kept him inside. You know, Prabhupada says in one of the purports that pure devotees arrest Krishna in the core of their hearts. And he likes to be arrested. That's why he is born into jail also. Right? So this why arrested means, what is the meaning of arrested? Because unless the jailer opens the lock, you cannot go out. Unless the devotee gives him permission to leave, Krishna cannot leave the heart. So wherever they are going, they are carrying Krishna with them. Krishna has to go behind them. And why he is going behind them? Because he is there carrying the transcendental qualities in them. Right? Nirapeksham munim shantam nirvairam samadarshanam. Nirapeksham. No expectations at all. This is the first quality Krishna is expecting in us. No expectations. No expectation is the best expectation. Nirapeksham munim shantam. This word apeksha itself is so nice. Apa iksha, seeing opposite. I mean, that person will come late only, but you are expecting that you should come by 8:30. You should come by 8:30, and he's not coming by 8:30. You are enraged. You are frustrated, and when he comes, you throw all anger upon him. He is proved that he is coming late only. Why are you oppositely seeing? You see properly. Understand? Apa iksha. Apa means opposite. Opposite. Right? They steal everything from us and created a whole language. So Prabhupada said, you are stealing our language. I will write Bhagavatam in your language, and all of you will become devotees. Right? Now, everywhere I went to Soho Street, and there I was, the Radhakrishna, the restaurant, I was taking prasadam. And one Indian boy came, working in some company there. He came. He just saw the restaurant and he saw some Indian food will be available. And he came, and one devotee, who is a Prabhupada disciple or senior devotee, I think, he's a British local. And he came and he was preaching to him. You are born in Bharat? And he said, yes, yes. He was busy eating. So as Prabhuji was telling, do you know Krishna is the Supreme Lord, Supreme Personality of Godhead? Oh, okay. And this guy is knowing where he is getting into. He doesn't know ISKCON is a dangerous place. He just comes there sitting and watching. Okay, if we tell to this guy, he will not listen. It's like familiarity breeds contempt. Let him get the right medicine from the right doctors. So that Prabhuji is from British or local. He was telling, you have wasted your life. Prasadam is going inside this way and preaching is going inside this way. I think I hope he would have come again to the temple. No, the prasadam was very tasty. At least for that he would come. So that Prabhuji was preaching to him for half an hour. I was looking at it and see, this is Prabhupada's magic. He wrote Bhagavatam in English so that a Britisher would preach Krishna conscious to an Indian. We want to get everything made in London, made in China, made in America, and all these things. But made in India, exported to London and and imported back to India. This science only Prabhupada can do. We should glorify him so much for this. Satkarna Piyusha, if you simply hear, nothing will be there. No, nothing will work. But when he says Satkarna, see what is written, Satkarna Piyusha, who pleases the demands of the transcendental purified ears. Our ears must be purified and it should become transcendental. What is this means? And he is telling who pleases the demands. Devotees, the ears which are purified and has become transcendental, it will demand more and more. Like you taste nice prasadam, your tongue wants more, no? Dil mange more or something they say, no? Huh? So ears mange more. What more it wants? What more? More of Krishna Katha. It cannot stop with just that. Is why he is saying, even if it is overflowing, he is saying, Shravana Vyagra Chetasaha. Vyagra Chetasa means eager. Where I will get it, where I will get it. You are not satisfied with just hearing for half an hour, 45 minutes. That is not the Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam's, 45 minutes is only Bhaga, not Vata. Half only we hear. We have to go on without even our why we are looking at the clocks? Because we feel hunger, thirst. When you are really hearing Bhagavatam, these things will not touch you. Hmm? What is that? He says, Shutrid Bayashoka Moha. Tanas Prushanti. Tanas Prushanti. Yasmin Mahan Mukharita Madhubhit Charitra. Please repeat, it's a beautiful shloka. Yasmin Mahan Mukharita Madhubhit Charitra. Piyusha Shesha Sarita Parita Shravanti. See, here also Piyush has come. Piyush Shesha Sarita Parita Shravanti. Taye Pibanti Avitrusho Nrupagada Karnaihi. Tanna Sprishanti Ashanatrud Bhayasho Kamoha. See, Yasmin Mahan Mukharita. Yasmin Mahan Mukharita Madhubit Charitra. Madhubit Charitra means Krishna's pastimes, transcendental pastimes. This Charita and Charitra are very close words. Charitra means history. Charita means history. Charitra means quality, character. Charitra means character. So we are only talking about the history of those whose characters are worth talking about. Are we talking about some harmful people, terrorists, or are very, very terrible person? We talk about their history, which is not connected with Krishna. No, we can't. We can't. We don't talk about. It's not nothing worth talking about. And the sugar cane which is squeezed and just that chakka is there. No, what is the use of that? It's like that. Hmm? So yes, Yasmin Mahan Mukharita Madhubit Charitra Piyusha Shesha. Their glorification, their narration is flowing like a overflowing ocean of nectar, river of nectar. Sarita means river. Like a river, it is flowing. Parita Shravanti. All you have to do is just hear. Satkarna Piyusha. Through Satkarna Piyusha. And how you do? Taye Pibanti. When does it become Satkarna? From normal Karna, we have to become Satkarna. We have normal Karna, but that Karna should transform into Satkarna. When it will do? That is in this third line. Taye Pibanti. They have to drink through the ears. Drink means enjoy, isn't it? Like when I drink some juice, I know, hey, it is mango juice. This is pineapple juice. I know the taste of it. So I am enjoying, sipping slowly. With every sip, I enjoy the taste of the mango, pineapple, or whatever. Right? So taye pibanti, like that through the ears, we should enjoy the glorification of Krishna. And while enjoying, this key word is this. From Karna, how you transform into Satkarna, this is Avitrusho. Avitrusho means unsatisfied ears. Your ears should never be satisfied saying, this is enough. I've heard enough. When people keep on speaking, after some time, no, I've heard enough, you stop speaking. Isn't it? They speak so much. They speak so much about themselves, we can't tolerate anymore. But you talk about Krishna, our Parishit Maharaj is telling, Nivritta Tarshay Rupagiya Manaha. Nivritta Tarshay. I am not satisfied at all. My hunger is still not quenched. My thirst is still not quenched. Please keep speaking more. And Shukadev Goswami, if I were in Shukadev Goswami's place, I would be cursing Parishit Maharaj. Man, you took a promise to fast. Why are you torturing me? And you are just simply hearing. I have to keep on speaking. But Shukadev Goswami is Mahabhagavata. He says somebody is sitting with that much eagerness, then he is speaking even more. Why? Because it is not Sukadeva Goswami speaking. Krishna is giving him the energy to speak. Krishna is giving Parikshit Maharaj the energy to hear, seeing his eagerness. If we are also eager, why see this is a nice arrangement. Though we are not doing this Bhagavatam in the temple hall, I know maybe one of the reasons why all the temple management would have decided to have this separate Bhagavatam halls, because people might come and go, there will be distractions, and so many other things will happen. Maybe those are one of them. But here you see pin drop silence. Nobody is bothering us. Those people are all shut sharp, and we are everybody is in their nidra chadi. Puto jiva is not there. Maybe some of them Sunday sleeping. This is pin drop silence. Only we can have some attention. Otherwise, small sound comes, immediately our attention goes away, isn't it? So we are not having that avitrusho and rubakada karne. That's why Prabhupada keeps repeating again and again, rapt attention. Isn't it? He says we should have rapt attention. I will read that purport. See how nice Prabhupada's written. It's in 1:3:44. The last few lines of the purport is worth meditating on, Third chapter, the last verse, last few lines of that purport. See here. This is Satkarna Piyushe, and Krishna is inspiring with this beautiful last few lines. He is saying this. Sorry, I'm still in third chapter. How amazing it is. Simple hearing is not all. Simple hearing is not all. Simple hearing means Karna Piyusha. Piyusha is coming, but simply Karna. It is coming. You don't even realize that it is Piyusha. We have to feel, we have to realize, or we have to relish that taste. One who has relished that taste, hey, nectar is coming, right? They will immediately say, hey, this I have heard, this nectar is coming. First time you have a Mysore pak in your plate, you may not know it's sweet. First, you have never tasted it. Then they will taste it little bit. We had a client to sit this last week, and the Danish people had come. They had never tasted Mysore pak. So they saw it to be, hey, this is first time, like they are little hesitant, resistant. But then our people went, hey, this is called Mysore pak, and it has made of this, ghee, this, that. I was wondering if he can describe Krishna's Bhagavatam like this. He was describing, mom, just to get that client to be pleased, he was describing the glories of Mysore pak, He can describe Krishna like that, how nice it will be. Anyway, he was describing Mysore pak. But that guy took it, having faith in that man's, that employee's words, no? So he took first thing and he said, hey, this is so nice, very tasty. And then he said, can I take one more? Can I take one more, like that? Initially, you have the hesitation. But once you taste it, you know its taste. So you want more. So that is how this Satkarna. First, simple hearing, you don't know what is the taste of this Bhagavatam. Once you start hearing from the right source, then you will keep on looking forward to it. How many of us are looking forward to the Bhagavatam class? How many of us are looking forward to the chanting time? For Bhagavatam, I saw one hand raising. For chanting time, nobody is raising. Japa. And that is why Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, of all the things in the 10th chapter, he says, no, of this I am that, of this I am that. He says, Yajnanam Japa Yajnosmi. He didn't say Yajnanam Ashwamedha Yajnosmi. He didn't even say Yajnanam Sankirtana Yajnosmi. He said Yajnanam Japa Yajnosmi. Because only if I put in Bhagavad Gita, these people will at least understand the importance of this. They'll say, somehow, they'll say, oh, Japa Yajna. And Bhagavad Gita is saying, of all the Yajna, I am Japa Yajna. We have to have that Avitrisha should be there for hearing the holy names and for hearing the pastimes of Krishna. So simple hearing is not all. One must realize the text with proper attention. See the words of Prabhupada. Where will you get a acharya like this? That's why I keep repeating wherever I go. These Sanskrit words are there. Satkarna Piyushe, Yashas Tirtha, Shakrit, everything is there. But unless and until Prabhupada writes, if Prabhupada had not written these words, we would not know the glories of these shlokas. Now, suppose if Shukadeva Goswami and Parikshit Maharaj are taking birth again and coming to this world now, huh? They will be asking for Bhagavatam. I want to read again. And we will give our Bhagavatam, said to him, Bhadra Purnima, please take your Bhagavatam. So our Shukadeva Goswami, my shloka is there, but something else is here. And Parishit Maharaj says, my shlokas are also here, something else is here. Then they will read the purport and Shukadeva will say, my God, I have to write another Bhagavatam for these purposes. I have to speak again. Parishit, you wait. You tell Takshak also, you wait. We have to do another version of Bhagavatam. I will to speak one more Bhagavatam. That will take another 1,000 years. Not 7 days and all. Because these purports are, I didn't speak these purports. I mean, Krishna only is giving. So much nectar is inside that Parikshit Maharaj and Sukadeva Goswami will be envious of us. They will be thinking, hey, these people are getting some more nectar than what this Piyush is different Piyush than our Piyush. You see? So, Tanas Prushanti, when we hear properly, with proper attention, Ashana, hunger, Trid, thirst, Bhaya, Shoka, Moha, fear, lamentation, illusion. All these 5 items, bodily and mental things will not even touch you. Something else will touch you. That is what he is saying, Upasprishya. When Krishna's touch is there, material vasanas will go away. That is what is there in this sloka. What is saying? Shrotanjali Upasprishya. When we are hearing, we are being touched by Krishna. Because this is non-different from Krishna. These shlokas are Krishna only. So by seeing the Lord, your eyes are touching Krishna's form. We are touching. Not only the pujaris who are touching the deities, they are touching. By eyes, we are touching. Touching means you are experiencing the association. Now through the hearing of these slokas and Prabhupada's purports, we are getting the touch of Krishna. This is the Shrota Anjalir Upasprishya. Here Anjali means offering respect, isn't it? We say Shraddhanjali, Pushpanjali. Shrota Anjali. See, beautiful. Shrotra Anjali. By Shrotra, we are doing Anjali. We are respectfully hearing. That is the one. Satkarna Piyusha will do Shrota Anjali. These two words are really connected. Please read, please dissect the words like this. Otherwise, Satkarna Piyusha, Yashastat Tita, Vasastakrit, just like that, we will mumble, dumble, and then go away. That will not work. See here, Yasmin Sat, see, Yasmin Satkarna Piyushe, Yashas Tirtavara Sakrit. Tirtavara. Tirtavara Sakrit means you have made that place into a place of pilgrimage. We are hearing and discussing Bhagavatam here. This is a Tirtha. If you leave this Tirtha and go all the way to some other Tirtha just to get a small prokshan, you are of no use. There, if you go and do Krishna Katha, that is fine. You just want to go and do some, enjoy the scenery and this and that. That doesn't work. You wasted your time. This is Piyush. This is Tirtha. Because Vidura was carrying Krishna everywhere, Yudhishthira Maharaj glorified him that you are carrying Krishna everywhere. You are making every place into a place of pilgrimage. So you come and made this place into a place of pilgrimage. Like that, Prabhupada has given his Vani books in the form of Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, and so many books. And wherever Prabhupada's books are residing, there Krishna is residing. So it has become a Tirtha. We are making every place into a place of pilgrimage. Not for crows, for Hamsas. It's not Vayasam Tirtham, Hamsa Tirtham. Right? So you see here, we have to realize the text with proper attention. Proper attention means rapt attention, Prabhupada is saying. See, further please here. The word Nivishta means, the word Nivishta means that Suta Goswami drank the juice of Bhagavatam through his ears. Pibanti, he heard it through the ears. And when he was hearing, with Gada Karnehi, because he understood the taste, first time you take Mysore Pak, as the example I gave, you will take little bit and put it. Next time the Mysore Pak comes, you will have bigger piece and you will open your mouth wide, isn't it? Because you know the taste. Isn't it? Mataji, she has experienced it. So, this is how we open wide. Like that, first time you hear, you will be thinking this hole is very small. A little bit only will go. All other nonsense will go in more. But when you get the taste of it, your Gada Karnaihi, our ear, holes of the ears will open wide because you don't want to waste. No, suppose there is water problem here in Bangalore, you don't have much. I'm coming from so many places where water problem is too much. So there, when you are going to get the water, you will make sure that not a drop gets wasted, isn't it? You will make sure that your vessel has all the water. Whenever it rains in Chennai, you put all the vessels on the top so that you will get the rain. So this is how when you realize the importance of that substance, you will try to receive it to the maximum, right? So Krishna Katha also, if you realize its importance, you will receive it to the maximum. You will don't even want to waste one drop of it. That is why he is telling open ears, Gada Karnaihi. You realize the taste also, you realize the value also, right? Then we're going further. Hmm? That is the real process of receiving Bhagavatam. One should hear with rapt attention from the real person, and then he can at once realize the presence of Lord Krishna in every page. In every page, you can realize Krishna's presence in Bhagavatam, in Bhagavad Gita. But we have to hear with rapt attention. You know what is rapt attention means? What is rapt attention means? Hmm? Huh? All ears. Sorry, Prabhu. All ears. Any other from anyone else? That's a good one. Sorry? Complete attention. Okay. Without even moving. You see, our Prem Datta Prabhu gives a much closer thing. Rapt attention actually means when you're sitting here, somebody comes and stabs you with a knife also, you should not flinch. That is unflinching devotional service. He said, unflinching. So many times we repeat this, no? Prabhupada keeps repeating this, unflinching devotion. You know what is unflinching means? Suppose I am taking this object and throwing at you, you should not flinch. Our natural tendency is to duck or avoid being hit by this. That is flinching. Unflinching means Krishna is throwing this and I'm hearing Krishna's thing. Even if it hits me, I don't care. That is real unflinching. So rapt attention means that is the rapt attention. Hmm? Takshaka is coming, he is going on into Parikshit's ears. He doesn't care. Let Takshaka come and bite me, doesn't matter. I want to do Krishna Angri Seva Madhimanyamana. That is the greatest service I can do, he's telling. So let's read further and end this thing. No, see now Prabhupada is saying the secret of knowing Bhagavatam is mentioned here. The secret of knowing Bhagavatam is mentioned here. This is how Prabhupada is revealing the secrets. He's saying, no one can give rapt attention who is not pure in mind. Satkarna Piyusha. Our mind has to be pure. Without a pure mind, we cannot appreciate Krishna's glories. We cannot appreciate his love for us. How much he's loving us. He could have given us some problem. So many parts are there in our body. He could have given us some problem in one part and we would have said, I am not coming to Bhagavatam class. I have to go to doctor. But he is keeping us all right for us to give. We should be grateful to him for that. What stops Krishna from giving some problem to us? No, he didn't give any problem to us, no? So far at least. Then the secret of knowing Bhagavatam is mentioned here. No one can give rapt attention who is not pure in mind. No one can be pure in mind who is not pure in action. And no one can be pure in action who is not pure in eating, sleeping, fearing, and mating. This is what happens in our life. When we come to Krishna consciousness, we start taking prasadam. We start hearing kirtans. We start seeing the deities. We associate with the devotees. Whatever Ambarish Maharaj did, Prabhupada has arranged for all of us to do it without our knowledge. Isn't it? He says, no. Savai mana Krishna padara vindayo vachamsi vaikunta gunanu varnane shrutim chakara achyuta satkatyodaye. And then tadbritya gata sparshenga sangamam. Nowhere else people come and hug you. Only in our temples, even if you don't know, people come and hug us. They smile at us. If not for bhakti, at least for the prasadam and a nice loving, this thing people should come. We should put the board. Those who are depressed, please come. We have a nice, you know, remedy or what do you call that? Ilaj? Huh? Ah, we will have that remedy and this thing for you. Everybody will rush, come and stand in queue. And that is what somebody is doing, hugging. You know that Mata, no? She hugs and there is a long queue, right? We also hug, there will be long queue. But we have to do it lovingly. We have to give Krishna. How many people you will keep on hugging? You have to let Krishna hug them. The best way to Krishna hug them is to give them Krishna taste for Krishna consciousness. Then they will be hugging Krishna. They will not leave. Hmm? So here he's saying in the end, one by one we are giving all these different items. But then what will we do? We have to bring them one by one, then slowly come to purity of mind. He's saying, finally Prabhupada is saying, but somehow or other, if someone hears with rapt attention from the right person, very important. Right person means realized, those who have taste for Bhagavatam, those who have relished Bhagavatam. At the very beginning, one can assuredly see Lord Sri Krishna in person. Look at Prabhupada's words. In person, in the pages of Bhagavatam. We have so many devotees who are, once they get Bhagavatam and they don't want to leave it. We hear from devotees who start relishing it. Sometimes people take too much pressure, you know. Oh, I have to finish this much. I have to finish this much. I tell what my spiritual master told us, you know, to such devotees. Don't try to finish Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam will finish you. Because Bhagavatam is non-different from Krishna. Krishna is non-different from time. You can try to finish time. Can you try to finish Krishna? Anybody who tried to finish Krishna were all finished themselves. We have examples inside Bhagavatam, isn't it? So don't try to finish Bhagavatam. You keep on reading, which means after ending the last verse of the 12th canto, the 23rd verse in the 12th canto, 13th chapter, you have to come back to 1.1.1. Right? It's a loop, endless loop. 12.13.23 should read to 1.1.1. You should go on loop like this. That is when you are really relishing Bhagavatam. If you have come to the last verse of Bhagavatam, you will really be happy. The first time when I read Bhagavatam, I came to the last verse, I was jumping in joy. And then I kept all Bhagavatam set and I did Arati and everything and I was doing Kirtan and I was enjoying like anything. But then I thought, now what I should read again? What I should read next, I thought. I said, my Guru Maharaj, I called my Guru Maharaj and told, Maharaj, I have completed Bhagavatam, Maharaj. No, Maharaj, till the time he was encouraging me. Yeah, nice, nice, go on, go on, go on. And then he said, no, whatever you have done till now is only running reading. Now you have to do deep reading. Go back to first canto, first chapter again and do deeper reading now. You are trying to complete, you are in a hurry to complete. So you are doing running reading. If you do running reading of this Satkarna Piyusha, we will not get anything. Sit. Those who sit, they are actually sadhus, Sat people. Now we say he sat there. Sat. And Sat means supreme absolute truth. Those who are with supreme absolute truth will be always, they always sat there. Right? Sages, they sit, they don't get up, no. Right? When you chant, you sit and chant, after 1 or 2 rounds, you want to get up. Hey, I will go for a walk. I will go there, I will go here. Then our eyes will go everywhere. It will all go everywhere and you will do, what do you call that as? Window shopping and just seeing the scenery. And 1 round will be over. We are counting 1 round, but Yamraj is counting something else. No, no, this round is not. Only your time is counted, your round is not counted. So this is why we should be very, very careful in what we are doing. At least the time we are investing in the Krishna conscious activities, if we are focused with rapt attention, those time will be invested for eternally in our bank balance. So that part of the time, Yamarudutas will not touch. This will lead to more and more and more, what do you call, taste for Krishna consciousness. So we have to have that taste for Krishna Katha. And that taste, we have to know the art of transforming from Karna Piyusha to Satkarna Piyusha. And that is what is giving the Avitrisho Nrupagada Karnaiki. you should never be satiated. Satisfied you can be, but satiated should not be. You don't stop when you are satisfied, you stop when you are satiated. What is the difference between satiated and satisfied? Satisfied means you get two gulab jamuns, you are satisfied. But if I give you 25 gulab jamuns and they ask you to eat the same time, you will feel that, I don't want any more gulab jamuns, right? That is that satiation. That satiation happens in material life. In spiritual life, satiation never happens. That is called avitrisho. How much ever gulab jamuns you give, you will enjoy it. That gulab jamun, each shloka is a gulab jamun. Each shloka is a rasgulla. Each shloka is a Mysore pak. Enjoy like this. Satkarna piyushe. Yashas tirtavare sakat. When we do that, Yashas tirtavare. Tirtavar. We become tirtavars as sakrit. Only once you taste properly, then you are actually in the holy, your place, yourself become the holy dham. Wherever we are. Here so many of us are there, that many holy dhams are here. Because all of us are hearing with rapt attention. All of us are hearing with full enjoyment. We are enjoying it, right? So this is very important. The glories of the whole, and like Ganges, how it is purifying. See, he's so nicely Prabhupada is comparing to Ganges in the Shrotra. He's saying Shrotra Anjali, na Upasprishya. Shrotra Anjali Upasprishya. How beautiful it is. These words we should enjoy. All these are in our own mother tongue also. Anjali means what in Kannada? Anjali. Offering. Anjali means offering. Like this. This is Anjali, na? Pushpanjali we say. Right? Shraddha Anjali. That is Shrotra Anjali. When we are hearing, we are doing, offering respects. Hmm? He's saying, Shrotra Anjali Upasprishya. When we are doing Shrotra Anjali, we are touched by Krishna. And the moment Krishna's touch is there, he shine like anything. What is that shloka? The Rudantam Muhurnetra Yugmam Rijantam Bojam Yugmena Satanka Netram. No, not that one. Sorry. The first one only, no? Namameshwaram Sachidananda Rupam. Gokule Brajamanam. Yashodabi Yoluka Ladavamanam. No, now where is that Kundala comes? Lasat Kundalam Gokule. The second line only, in the first one. See? Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam. That Kundala, the earrings, it was shining, glistening, Prabhupada writes. Why it is shining? It is so much shining that in the dark room, Krishna is stealing also, Yashoda is able to find out because it is shining and is making the place bright. We are all also touched by Krishna. We all are glowing like each one like a sun. You don't know, you are not having mirror in front of you, but I can see all of you. Even if some eyes, some heads are nodding, it is shiningly nodding. Because Krishna has gone inside, like, in the form of, the best solution for insomnia is not this tablets. The best thing for insomnia is a pongal. Isn't it, Prabhu? Murli Murari Prabhu knows that. The pongal you eat in the morning, breakfast, you have nice sleep. And then in the afternoon, you need nice curd rice and kheer, you can get nice sleep. Right? Like, but without all these things, you have to do so much to get this pongal, this kheer and all. No need to do all that. Simply sit and hear Bhagavatam. All insomnia is gone. Because Krishna is entering and seeing, oh, this because of this anxiety only is not sleeping. I will remove that anxiety. Shoka, moha, bhaya, apaha. Destroyed. Then slowly sleep. And we are sleeping so much that yoga nidra. In yoga pose only we are sleeping. Head is also not nodding. We should have actually, when you are sleeping, you should fall into the next person. Isn't it? Isn't it? But we are not falling at all. That is a proof that Krishna has entered and he has removed all the things. So this is really good. Don't be shy and say that, oh Prabhu, whenever I come to Bhagavatam class, I am sleeping. I feel sleepy. I'm feeling ashamed. No, you don't feel ashamed to go to the doctor's thing and get it cured, when you have some disease. So you don't have sleep, you go to Bhagavatam class without any consultation fee. Man, yesterday I went to one clinic. Didn't want to go, but this one devotee forced me to go, book the appointment also. So I had to go for just to please that devotee. So I went there and I had this. I knew that I had tennis elbow. I can't even pick up my back and all that. So I saw it must be tennis elbow. You would go do Google and you will find it, and easily they will say Google doctors will say it is tennis elbow. So, but I said, okay, please, this guy will go. One doctor, external consultant came, and so the receptionist was calling me and said, "Where are you? The doctor is waiting for you." I said, "Oh, very good doctor waiting for me." So I went inside. He told me, "You do like this, you do like that, and you do like this, you do like this." I said, I did much, only this much. And he said, he started writing something. I don't know whether he's writing some verses or not. He was writing some, he couldn't understand anything. Then he said, yeah, when you have tennis elbow. I said, I know that already. Then he said, no, you do like this, you do like, okay, I will do like that. I came back. And then the receptionist said, no, you consultant fee 650 rupees. My God, to know, to reconfirm what I know already, I have to pay 650. I would have had heart attack. This is how, if you don't spend your time with Krishna, you will spend in time with our, you know, Vaidya Rajas Namastubhyam Yamasya Sahodara. They pray or offering your obeisance to Vaidya Raja. Yamasya Sahodara, you are the brother of Yamraj. Hmm? Yamasya Harati Pranan. Vaidyan Pranan Dhananicha. Yamraj is stealing away only your life here, your life. But Vaidya is stealing away your life also and your money also. That also. This is not spoken by Sukadeva Goswami, but it is reality. So don't go for these things. Our laugh. See, we are laughing here. Laughter club is already done. You don't go and pay. Do they give free of cost? Do the laughter club? They charge, no? Right? Man, you can laugh at your own home. Put some Charlie Chaplin movie or some Tom and Jerry and laugh. What is your problem? If not, you cannot laugh for Krishna. At least you do. I can't do anything else. I can't prescribe anything else. You hear each pastime of Krishna, you can laugh your heart out. You roll on the floor laughing. One pastime also is not enough to. When so many pastimes are there, and we were having our Bhakti Vaibhav classes in our Vrindavan VH. Devotees are rolling on the floor laughing, hearing the pastimes of Krishna. Why can't we do that? This is Satkarna Piyusha. This is Srotanjali. Upasprishya. Krishna, as soon as you do Srotanjali, Upasprishya is already there. Like Ganges, he is explaining. Ganges, the beauty of Ganges is that it always flows. And see, there is a big difference between taking bath from the water in your tank and the taking bath in the river, isn't it? Here, right nearby only we have Kaveri. Right? Right nearby only we have Kaveri. You go and you stand there and you feel so happy when you go for our Panikhati festival and we go, right? Once you get in, you don't even want to come out, isn't it? I went to Ganges in December. It was ice cold, but I went in. I didn't want to come out at all. I just stood there only. So freezing cold it was. Like that it is. Why? Because every moment you are touched by fresh water. Every moment it is fresh. Like that Bhagavatam also, every page you see Krishna, he is fresh. He is so fresh. That Navayavvanam, right? So every page you can see fresh Krishna. Srotanjali Upasprishya, what it does? Tunoti karma vasana. That karma vasana, whatever vasanas we have, it can be destroyed completely only by hearing Krishna Katha. Only by hearing Krishna Katha. Nothing else. And then the next verse in the 64, 62, 63, he is only giving the, what do you call, the list of the bojas, sandakas and all that. 64, you hear beautifully, snigdas smitekshitodharaya. Snigda means very soft, very sweet. Huh? In another place for Snigda, he beautifully Prabhupada translates it, malleable to the will of the Lord. Because there the Snigda refers to Pandavas. Saratyapara sadasevana sakya dautya Veerasananu gamanastavana pranaman snigdeshu pandushu jagat pranatim cha Vishno bhaktim karoti nrupate charanaravinде. This comes in the 16th chapter, 116, 16. There he is telling what all activities that Krishna did What all services that Krishna did to the Pandavas. Why he did? Snigdha. Snigdha means malleable to the will of the Lord. You sent us to forest, okay, Krishna. You build Indraprastha forest, okay, Krishna. You make us king of the whole world, okay, Krishna. You want to put us in the dangerous place where demons are also there, we are afraid, okay, Krishna. This okay, Krishna is very important. We keep we are used to telling okay, Google and okay, Siri, isn't it? You say okay, Siri, only it will open up. In Apple, this iPhones. In your Android phone, you say okay, Google. Huh? You should say okay, Google. Huh? Something like that. Whatever they say, okay, Google or okay, this, whatever. But let's for a change learn to say okay, Krishna. Thank you, Krishna. Okay, Krishna. Today, no prasadam. Okay, Krishna. Only Bhagavatam till the end of the day. Okay, Krishna. Our Premdatta Prabhu will come and lift me along with the Vyasasan and throw me out of the window. Sorry, Prabhu, I'm just taking your name because you don't mind it. You have a nice rasa. I mean, so meticulously is arranging everything. So this is very important that we have to be ready for anything. And Krishna is also Snigdha. See this word, beautiful word. Snigdha, Smita, Ikshita, Udarayir. Udara means very broad-hearted. Udarair, Vakyair, instructions. See, the four important items are given here. Why the Satkarna Piyusha is needed. See the four important things. First thing is, he performed various activities by his pleasing smiles, Smita, by his affectionate behavior, Snigdha, by his instructions, Bhagavad Gita and all through Bhagavatam, by his uncommon activities, Vikrama, Vikrama Leelaya, uncommon activities, four things he is capturing us, right? Murtya Sarvanga Ramyaya. And then the fifth one is his whole form, his beautiful form is so beautiful. It's so mesmerizing to look at. You go and see, look at Radha Vinod. You say it's a beautiful. There is beautiful prayers are there. This when you look at Radha Madhav, Radha Vinod, Radha Shyam Sundar and all. The first thing you look at the lotus feet, and slowly when you go up, you see Krishna's smile and his loving glance. These are all the things that which will keep you attracted to him. There is a beautiful prayer that Dwarkavasi sing. If you sing this every day to Radha Vinod, you will see him reciprocating even more. Sing this. Aho Sanata. 1:11:8 Prabhu. Aho Sanata. Bhavatasmayadvayam. Traivishtapānām api dūradarshanam premasmita snigdha. All of you should recite. You take in your smartphones, you have 1:11:8. The more louder it comes, the more hungry you will be. The more prasadam you can take. Aho sanata bhavatasmayadvayam traivishtapānām api dūradarshanam premasmita snigdha nireekshananam pashyema rupam tava sarva saubhagam 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 pashyema rupam. Tava sarva saubhagam pashyema rupam. Tava sarva saubhagam. This 2 minutes we were with Krishna, and Krishna is with us. Now, if you know the meaning, you will enjoy more. Daily you can sing this to your deity because you are looking at his form. The Dwarkavasis are looking at his form and chanting these prayers in person in the pages of Bhagavatam. Not only to deities, when you open the Bhagavatam also you can see I am seeing Krishna in the pages of Bhagavatam. So I have to sing this to him. Aho Sanatha. We have all these days you are out in Hastinapur, Kurukshetra and all, we could not see you. So we were anathas. We were without Nata. Right? Aho Sanatha. We have become Sanathas now. We have become we have got our Lord back, Master back. Aho Sanata Bhavatasma Yadvayam. Now that you have come back, we are so happy because our Lord is back. Now nobody can bother us. In Dwarka pastimes also, you will see in 10th canto, you will see one interesting thing. All these Shalvas and other demons, they come and attack only when Krishna leaves to other place. When Krishna is not there, only they all come and attack. And somebody will go and tell the message to Krishna and then he will rush back to Dwarka. Have you noticed that? In Shalva attacks when Krishna is not there. So Anirudh and they are all fighting, and then somebody, when he is arrested, somebody goes and tell Krishna that hey, this problem is happening, then he'll come back. Same thing when Akrura is left and that all different calamities are coming in Dwarka, he will be somewhere else and then they will call him back. Like that, every single pastime where these people are coming to Dwarka, these demons, when Krishna is not there, they can come. In our life also, Vyasanas, Vasanas, all these will be there only when Krishna is not in our life. This is very important to note. Right? So, Aho Sanata Bhavatas Medvayam, we have got your darshan. Traivishtapanam apidura darshanam. These Swargalokvasis are there, Indra, Chandra, and for them also Dura darshan you are. Very difficult to see because you see in Bhagavatam, every time they go to pray, offer prayers, Krishna speaks only to Brahma. They are all standing in the Kshira Sagra, and Brahma receives the message, and only the voice comes. Lord God does not come. You see, because our heart is not purified yet, Krishna will not reveal himself to us. But Prabhupada's mercy, even before our heart is purified, we can get darshan of the Lord. Isn't it? So now, Traivishtapanam apidura darshanam means sometimes they can even see. Indra will see when Krishna goes to give that earring of Aditi to him. That time he will see. But because he has not realized Krishna's love for him, he is not appreciating Krishna's love for him, he is not able to see Krishna properly. If we also realize Krishna's love for Krishna's love for us, Radha Vinod's love for us, then we will be able to see him more lovingly. This is our problem. We are not appreciating their love, Krishna's love. We are not appreciating Jagannath's love. We are not appreciating, we are not realizing, we are not accepting Gaurnita's love. When we see their eyes, Prema Smita Snigdha, same Smita and Snigdha, what is there in this sloka is there in that sloka. See, right? Prema Smita Snigdha Nirikshana Ananam. His beautiful lotus face is filled with loving glance, Prema Smita, his loving smile, full of prema. His love is full of, his smile is full of prema. The moment you realize Krishna's this smile, this loving glance, he becomes your Nath. Until that time, he doesn't become your Nath. So that's why Dwarkavasis are telling you, Aho Sanata, you have become our Nath now. We have become a mastered. Means what is that? A servant with master. Right? A servant with master. A servant without master is always in disturbance. Servant with master is always relaxed. Right? So, Premasmita Snigdha Nirikshananam Pashyema Rupam. Now I am seeing your form. Let me see that form. Tava Sarva Saubhagam. Your form is full of Saubhagya, and whoever is seeing, whoever is appreciating, taking darshan of that Saubhagya filled form, their life also will be filled with Saubhagya. This is the beauty of Krishna's form. This is the beauty of the right tarika, the right process of um, glancing or gazing at Krishna's form. It's not like seeing. You are gazing. Means you don't want to move out at all. Such people will be blessed with Krishna's mercy. Even more, even when we are in trouble. That is why the entire Bhagavatam is filled with slokas by devotees, prayers by devotees, where they are bringing out Krishna's glories, or Krishna's Bhaktavatsαλya nature. Hmm? So many times what happens, Krishna hides his Bhaktavatsαλya nature. Even Gaurang Mahaprabhu, he was hiding his Bhaktavatsαλya nature. But his close associates are bringing it out in the by their narrations and in our scriptures and everything. Even in Bhagavatam also, you see, if you read Mahabharata on your own, with this one small thing, we will try to end today's discussion. in Mahabharata also, if you read alone, you will see Krishna will only come as a guest actor and go away. If they Pandavas will cry, Krishna will also cry with them. And we will say, man, you are God. You are supposed to remove their problems. You are also crying along with them. You have become their another problem. So, but you will see how much Krishna is helping. Krishna will not advertise. I have done this, I have done that, and all. But and so because he's not advertising, nobody will know that it's Krishna only doing it. If you want to know all those pastimes which are not narrated in Mahabharata in a way where we will not know what Krishna did, because in all these pastimes Krishna doesn't do anything. He's just coming and standing in the group photo. I am also standing like that. Only he comes, or he doesn't even come also. Like in Draupadi's Vastra, and he doesn't even come, isn't it? When they are shunted to the forest, he doesn't come. Most of the time he is not there. In some places he come also, he come and says, okay, okay, give me prasadam, or take me here, take me there, like that. So Arjuna is revealing all these pastimes in 15th chapter when he is feeling the separation from Krishna, and those pastimes will not be revealed to us. We will not be able to understand it without their mercy. They have the knack of bringing out Krishna's actions, his contributions in those pastimes, what he did, how he protected them without the help of the devotee. That is why we should be in association with the devotees. See, one pastime we will discuss from. He is telling them in a sequence. If you want to know Mahabharata, read the 15th chapter of first canto. This entire Mahabharata is squeezed in some 12 slokas, and it's in sequence. And this is true when he is feeling the pain of intense pain of separation from Krishna. Is a one pastime we know that Dhruva Muni coming, no? If you hear, this is how the pastime should be heard. This the four things we said. No, what are the four things? Pastimes, his smile, and then his. What are the four things? Uncommon activities. Sorry. We'll read. See this thing. His instructions, his affectionate behavior, his uncommon activities, and pleasing smiles. These four things should always be with us. So his uncommon activities. Normally, when I go and help somebody, I will go and tell everybody. I will put in uh, Facebook, all this YouTube, and this, I helped this many people. We advertise, isn't it? That's our nature to advertise. But Krishna doesn't advertise at all. But devotees have to come out, bring it out. But one thing you see, if somebody is helping us, if they go around advertising everywhere, do we like it? I have given this to him. I have introduced him to Krishna consciousness. I have introduced him. I cultivated them. We do have this habit of telling this, no? And that person be internally will be, grudging. Externally say, yes, yes, Prabhu. He only brought me to Krishna consciousness. He, he doesn't want to have break the relationship. But internally we will feel very bad. So when others are doing like that, we feel bad. Why we should do? You should not even be there in the scene. Krishna doesn't even come himself come in the scene at all, right? So this pastime of this Durvasa Muni coming to that and their forest to, and Yudhishthira feet, that's a beautiful pastime. You will see how Krishna is arranging this, and we will appreciate how these uncommon activities have to be understood from the pages of Bhagavatam. This is not revealed in the same way in Mahabharata, by the way. See, this verse is so beautiful. Yo no jugopa vanayeta duranta prichrat Durvasasori rachitat ayutagra bhogyaha shakan ashishtam upayujya yatastri trilokim triptam amamsta salile vinimagna sangaha. This is the verse that Arjuna is singing in intense feeling of separation and pain from Krishna. Because he's coming back from Dwarka, he has to tell Yudhishthira Maharaj about the news. Yono Jugopa, that person in this entire sequence of verses, he will not utter Krishna's word even once. Yaha, yat, yo, like that he will say. By whom this happened? By whose mercy this happened? By whose mercy I was saved in Kurukshetra war? By whose mercy your younger brother killed Jarasandha? By whose mercy you got the Indraprastha? By whose mercy we got Draupadi? Like this only he will say. He will never utter Krishna's word also. Because the moment he utters Krishna's name, he will be in ecstasy. How can he remove Yudhishthira Maharaj's lamentation? Duty comes more than your own personal ecstasy. That is why they say in our ISKCON, service now, samadhi later. You know that? Service now, samadhi later. If you are in samadhi, who will hear Bhagavatam? Sukadeva Goswami didn't utter Radha and his name because he wanted to do the service first. Right? So here, Yono Jugopa Vanayet Vanayet Indre Krishna. Very difficult times we had in the forest when we were doing the 12 years of Vanavas. What is the greatest thing? Durvasaso Arirachita Ayutagra Bhugyaha. This Durvasa goes to Hastinapur first. Our Duryodhana is very, as if he is acting very loving towards Yudhishthira Maharaj. He is telling, he is serving Durvasa like anything. And then Durvasa is pleased with him. See, the problem with Durvasa is, he is displeased and gets angry with devotees. And is pleased with non-devotees. Right? He's a great personality. Impersonal is whatever he is, Brahman realized. But he is very pleased with Duryodhan. And he is displeased with Ambarish Maharaj and all. So Duryodhan knows how to please Durvasa. So he pleased Durvasa like anything, and Durvasa is offering boon to him. You ask whatever you want. Then Duryodhana is telling, no, I don't want anything, but my brother and all of them are suffering in the forest. Please go and have prasadam at his place. And he says, oh, that's all you want? You are such a magnanimous person. You see this Yudhishthira, he doesn't know anything. Bhima and all is unnecessarily angry with you. You are so magnanimous that you are asking me to give my mercy to them. But one condition, go after they all take prasadam. Because, they themselves are living in a difficulty. So they should not become hungry by serving you. Because he knows that Akshaya Patra, after the Draupadi finishes taking meal, then and washed, it will not produce any more prasadam. So if Durvasa goes there and he doesn't take prasadam, he will curse Pandavas. And by his curse, they will die. This is his plan. But Ari Rachitad, Ari means enemy. Rachitad means devised plan. So this Durvasa became part of that plan hatched by Duryodhana. You understand? Durvasa Sasori Rachitat Ayutagra Bhogyaha. We'll come to that last word later. This is the most important word in this entire verse, but we'll come to that later. Durva Sasori Rachitat Ayutagra Bhogyaha. Now, Sakana system. Now, this will come after describing the past. Durvasa Muni is coming. He is coming to the forest with his 10,000 disciples. Always he goes with 10,000 disciples. At least if he goes like us with Mayapur, Vrindavan and all, it will make some sense. He is going to give trouble only to people. And that too who are doing devotion at home. So he goes with 10,000 people to the forest and he goes to, and Yudhishthira Maharaj is outside. He doesn't know. He is ecstatic. Anytime anybody comes, guest he will receive. He's ecstasy. He's saying, oh Maharaj, Guru Maharaj, please come, please come. Oh, 10,000 people have come. No, we can have nice katha. Then Durvasa Muni is saying, Duryodhan sent me. I wanted to come and, give my blessings to you. That's why I came all the way. So, yes, we will have prasadam for all of you. I will come for prasadam, but I have to go to the river and do my sandhya thing, and then I will come back. When in every pastime you see, this Durvasa comes and then goes to the river. Why can't he finish in the river and then come? And goes and no WhatsApp, nothing, and nobody is there to tell him, and we will not know when he comes. And the host has to say Vedic etiquette that you can't eat without guest eating first. So, and he gets, and two things he does. One is he doesn't go to the river first. First comes to the home and then goes to the river. Second thing, he has the mystic potency to immediately know when somebody, the guest, the host is drinking water. When they drink water, he becomes. When Rukmani and Krishna also in Dwarka, when Rukmani drank water, he knew. That's why they have separate temples. He caused them to separate Krishna and Rukmani in Dwarka. That is another pastime. Huh? So this he was doing this thing. He came and Yudhishthira Maharaj was very happy. No, no, everything will feed you. Please go and come. And though he goes to the river, he comes inside and tells, great news. Durvasa Muni and 10,000 disciples have come. We have to feed them. And Draupadi is in danger. She's saying, what a great Krichra means Duranta Krichra means most dangerous thing. Actually, here Arjuna is not thinking of these demons also is dangerous. He is not thinking the Asat Sabha also is dangerous. But this Durvasa Muni will curse them, the Brahma what you call, Aparad, Brahmana Aparad, it will be, that is more dangerous than these things. That is why in Duranta Krishna, this pastime is explained. So he's saying Duranta Krishna. Now this he is coming and going, and then Yudhishthira is asking, what happened? We can have to press up. How? Come on, take the Akshay Patra, prepare for 10,000 people. Just imagine if we have that Akshay Patra with us. We don't have to spend so much time in prasadam cooking, coordination, and all that, isn't it? We all can sit and do Bhagavatam. Janmashtami is coming, prasadam coordination. No, whatever you want, order. We will order and that will produce. You will all hear Krishna Katha, isn't it? So he's saying, Draupadi is telling, what have you done? I have eaten. Now nothing will be produced in that. This is, no, I don't know. Whatever you will do, I don't know. I have already said yes to them. He is coming. Before he comes, you have to do. Now Draupadi is raising her hand a second time. First time in the Asat Sabha. Here she is raising their hand again and Govinda Madhava, please save me. That save also is okay. But this is more dangerous because all of us will be cursed. There only I was insulted. Here all of us will be cursed. This should not happen. Then Krishna is taking prasadam in Dwarka and Satyabhama's place. She has made chapan bhog for him. She is very good with cooking. No? She made so much prasadam. And Krishna is about to take, and he is hearing this Govinda Madhava from the forest. And immediately he stops and he gets up. So Satyabhama says, what are you getting up for? I will get it for you. No, my devotee is in danger. Your devotees are always in danger. Take prasadam properly now. I cooked with so much effort. They will be in danger. You will save them. Don't worry. No. I have to go. Pandavas are in danger. So he says, okay, you come back and take. Fine. Okay, I will go. Then Krishna is going. As soon as she called Govinda Madhava, he enters their hut. Yeah? Draupadi, how are you? Draupadi is telling, hey, when my sari was taken, you didn't come immediately. Now you have come immediately. And 10,001 plus now he is telling, I am very hungry. That's why I came. Already 10,001 and 10,001 plus 1, 10,002 I have to feed. Already Brahmana Aparadha I am doing. Now Krishna Aparadha also I have to do. So he is saying, what are you doing? I don't have prasadam for these people. No, you bring that Akshay Patra. No, I have already eaten, I am telling. No, you bring it. Then he sees that Shaka Anna Shrishtam. That is the Shaka and one small leaf of Shaka and one small grain of sun. Shaka Anna Shrishtam Upayujya. You just give me. And then he takes it. Yatastri Lokim. Yatastri Lokim. All three lokas are satisfied. Now he's saying, okay, fine. What did you do? You are taking one small thing and fine. Then what happens now? There in the river, all of them are doing, they are dipping inside the water. They are going inside, they do that, what you call that dip. They dip in the water and they are taking snan. Inside this dip, you have to understand this part of the thing very, very carefully. Inside they are dipping, and at that time they are getting that burp. Understand? Have you ever done burping without opening your mouth? Can you ever do burping without opening your mouth? You can't. Yawning and burping, we cannot do without opening the mouth, isn't it? And you are inside the water, you are opening the mouth. Water is going inside. How difficult it will be. You have to hold your breath you are holding your breath, and in going inside, you have to open your mouth for burping, and the water is going inside. Holding breath itself is difficult. Water going inside, even more difficult. And burp also is there on top of it. So this is how Krishna punished Durvasa. You think that Durvasa is not punished at all? You go do burping in the with full stomach. You go and burp in the Kaveri. You will realize the pain. This is the how Krishna punished him for that. Sakana system upayajya yatastri lokim. Now they are going inside and full stomach, and he's getting up and saying, all of them are full stomach, burping, burping. And what will they do? They can't do anything. Now they can't go back and tell that we cannot eat. Right? So now Durvasa Muni is telling, we can't go now. Now we can't go back to their hut, their ashram. Now Krishna is doing one more thing. What does Krishna do? Yudhishthira Maharaj is, they are all waiting for a long time. Yudhishthira Maharaj is telling, I will go and bring them. No, 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 you don't go. I will send Bhima to go. Krishna specifically sends Bhima to the river. Why, if Yudhishthira Maharaj goes there, you say, Guru Maharaj, can you please come? Then, like this only he will ask. Then our Durvasa and I will say, no, no, please excuse me. All of us are so full, so we cannot take prasadam. He said, okay, jo icha, jo aapke icha. And then he will send him go. But he is sending Bhima. Bhima will not ask, Maharaj, can you please come? Guru Maharaj, come. Prasadam is waiting. We are all hungry. Come, you have to come. So Bhima, from far distance only they saw Bhima coming. It's big form, easily seen from far distance. So he's coming from far only. They can't run away also. You understand? You see, now you are all laughing. This is our laughter club. This is how Krishna Bhagavatam is making us enjoy the pastimes. You have to realize like this. This is Satkarna Piyusha. I have the 14 minutes beyond the time. Your stomach is not asking you to go out of here. Because you are all full like Durvasa. Sorry, not Durvasa again. Our stomach is all full with prasadam. Karna Piyusha, isn't it? So now what they do, they can't run away also. So what they did, Triptam, amongst the salile, vinimagna sangaha, means they went inside the water. They drowned in the water and they don't even come out. Because if they run also, Bhima will know. Right? If they come and tell also, Bhima will not allow. What do you think? We are all having some kitchen thing here or what? We have Akshay Patra, we have great difficulty we are cooking, and you want to just order and go away? Isn't it? Even in Bangalore or auto rickshaw also, after you talk to them, fix the price, and you say, no, no, I don't want, you will give all galis to you, isn't it? Right? So he's telling, no. So Krishna specifically says Bhima there. And when Bhima is going, from far only they saw Bhima is coming. Triptam amongst the salile, vini magna. Magna means they went inside. Until Bhima goes away, we should not come out. He tells orders all the 10,000 disciples, don't come out of the water. One also should not come out of the water. All of you go inside the water and let Bhima go away, then we can come out. And inside burping is going on. Inside, at least earlier, they were coming, and when burping is they are coming out. Now, until Bhima goes away, they cannot come out. You understand? This last line, you listen very carefully. You read very carefully. So go inside, they can't come out, and Bhima is searching. Arey yaar, chale jao. I mean, burping, only bubbles are coming out. Burping bubbles. So after some time, he goes away. Now, he comes back. He tells, I didn't see them at all. Which river they went? Yudhishthira said, here only they went. I will go and see. Krishna says, no, no, don't go. They have gone. I know they've gone. How did you know? They're just gone. You just go do your other activities. Now Arjuna is also not there. He had gone for the Divya Astra and all. So only these four are there. He didn't send Nakula, he didn't send Sakadeva, he didn't send Yudhishthira. He sent specifically Bhima. This is Krishna's plan. Right? Now, in this pastime, the most beautiful thing is, Yudhishthira Maharaj did not know how did they went away. Right? Durvasa Muni did not know that they had no prasadam. Right? Yudhishthira Maharaj, Bhima also did not know that where were they. Correct? Nakul Sahadev also did not know. Krishna also did not tell that this is how I solve the problem. This is uncommon activities. You understand? And we will not know, we would not have known until Arjuna revealed it in the 15th chapter. And one small part is still remaining. The second line I told, one word is the most important word, no? is actually, it is said, Agra book. The second line, Durvasa Sori Rachitat Ayutagra book Yaha. Ayuta means 10,000 disciples. Agra book. Agra book Yaha means Krishna. Agra book. Agra book means one who eats before everybody. We offer boga to him, right? Eating before everybody else eat, right? Even if somebody is not offering boga, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, no, aham vaishvanaro bhutva, we are in the fire, in the cooking, he is there. So he is already taken from non-devotees also. But they just don't know. They didn't lovingly offer. That is the problem, right? So Agra book means one who eats before everybody. But that Agra book ate the Mahaprasadam of his devotees here. You see that? The last piece of Shakarna, which was left over from after all of them ate, this is Bhaktavatsala. This is uncommon activity of Krishna. He wanted to taste this Shakarna before Satyabhama's that Chapan Bhog. This is how we should understand Bhagavatam. How nice this pastime is. Like this, you enjoy Bhagavatam. Your whole Sunday will be gone. Monday also will be gone. Weekday also you will be enjoying like this. Like this, each pastime has so much nectar that you will not feel like leaving this book at all. Isn't it? I'll stop here. Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Srila Gurudev ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari, I'm extremely sorry for taking your time, extra time, but I just thought this pastime will increase your hunger for prasadam even more. Hare Krishna. Doubt, Mataji? Oh, yes, sir. Oh, now also you have question. Okay. It's like after when you are taking prasadam, they will put so many chapatis. And after that, they will bring two. No, one is enough. Like that. Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji,
Yes,
thank you so much for such a nectarian class. In the beginning of the class, you said that Krishna doesn't like himself being glorified without his devotee's name. Like,
without his devotees being involved in that pastime.
Right. So in Udupi, there is only Krishna. I know devotees say only Krishna, Krishna, no Radha Krishna. So is Krishna displeased?
No, he's not. Because they are serving the devotees now. Fully, their devotees are there serving. Madhvacharya is there. Right there you have his thing also. And Madhvacharya is Vayu Bhagwan. He's already there, isn't it? Ansha of Hanuman and Vayu. So they are all there. In some places, they will have like that because devotees' desire is overtakes Krishna's desire. Krishna says sometimes, okay, I will, like Satyabhama, when he threatens Krishna, he is afraid. She puts all the prasadam boga in front of him. Out of fear, he will eat. Because what is that fear, Satyabhama will fast. If you don't eat everything, I will fast, she will say. So like that, sometimes devotees, they threaten Krishna also. And Krishna is, like Yashoda Mata is threatening. We see this whole month is about Krishna's fear. Krishna is afraid of his devotees. Abhiyo luka la dava manam, isn't it? So we should not think too much into the bona fide sampradaya and Madhvacharya's glorified devotee so much there. One thing you should know that deity is Swayambhu deity, and that was brought from that that boat in which it was that Gopi Chandan was there. If Radharani was there, he would have brought Radharani also. Krishna's arrangement that Radharani was not there, isn't it? And that deity was originally from way back from the Uttara's time, isn't it? So there they wanted that darshan. Balaji also is separate, right? They have some pastimes. Balaji is separate. Our Alamelu Manga is separate. Ranganath is separate. Our Tayar is separate. Dwarkadish is separate. Rukmini is separate. They have some pastime. So we should not get into too much of that, right? But Krishna is Krishna. Whenever you say Krishna, in our thing we are thinking Radha Krishna, right? So when you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, naturally Hare Krishna, right? That is there. Hare Rama is also Radhika Raman. Hmm? Thank you, Prabhu. Jai. Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Now, Prabhu, is it? One more question. Yes. Mic, please. Mic. No, you. He has the mic.
What all vasanas we have?
What are
What all vasanas we have?
vasanas? Anything that is not reminding us of Krishna is a vasana. If you are doing something, it is not reminding or it is not pleasing Krishna, it is no, it is vasana. You are doing for your own enjoyment, going and eating outside, that is vasana. You want to, you become
mean to
angry,
say
that is vasana.
living in bhoga.
Huh?
Living in bhoga equal to vasana?
Living in bhoga. Bhoga, we are not doing.
We are not connecting to God. No, that
Anything you are not, any activity you do that with which you are not connecting to God is vasanas, vyasanas. It will lead to vyasanas. Vasanas will lead to vyasanas. Vyasana means suffering. Vasana means those habits that we have, negative nature that we have, which is from the modes, three modes. No? Rajoguna, Tamaguna is there, no? Even that, whatever you are doing, I will talk to you offline. I will talk to you offline after the class.